Bev again. And before I start today's video, I want to say I'm really disappointed. The ski hills have been closed. They're being closed here in Ontario, Canada, and I am not happy. I mean, I love skiing, you know. They're not putting many people on the lift. You go down the hill, you're not near anybody. You eat your lunch at the, at the car, which is kind of like old tailgating days. Anyway, it's a bit ridiculous, so I'm angry, but I'm going to do this video, okay? So I hope I don't get angry in the video. Anyway, I did a video a while back on gym lingo, and people really enjoyed it, so this is part 2. And I want to talk about muscles used whenever you lift a weight. I don't care if you're working, if you're a construction person, or you're in the gym, or you're doing body weight exercises at home, you are going to be using all of these muscles to some degree. Okay? Agonist muscles, antagonist muscles, synergist muscles, and stabilizer muscles. But what are these? How do they work together? And how does your body cope with moving a weight? Okay? So the first ones are agonist muscles. And these are the ones that most people seem to be interested in, right? They are the prime movers. So their responsibility is to contract the muscle. So that's called a concentric movement. And contracting is shortening, right? So you're shortening the muscle. So it's always more difficult to shorten the muscle, and that is the prime mover. But on the other side are antagonist muscles. So opposite. Some people call them secondary muscles, but they're really opposite movers, and they are responsible for extending the muscle or lengthening the muscle, and that's called eccentric. Okay? So these kind of work together, but also you have synergist muscles. So these will assist the movers on the other side. Okay? They will assist the agonist and antagonist muscles. They add more force to help moving that weight, okay? And stabilizer muscles, they don't help lift the weight. What they do is they steady your joints and your limbs. So they don't increase the force applied as synergist muscles do. So every time you exercise, you're going to use all 4. But let's take on this side a bicep curl, okay? So when you shorten the bicep, as you're moving those dumbbells up, or the barbell, you're going to be using agonist muscles, which is the bicep, but on the back are the opposite ones, your triceps. So as you shorten your bicep, your triceps are going to lengthen. So often you'll hear people say, go slow on the eccentric side of the movement. And then I want to say about stabilizer muscles. If you're going to be on machines a lot, you're not going to bring in your stabilizer muscles as much, okay? And if I was to use an example, I might use the chest press, for example. So when you're on a dumbbell chest press, you're going to use a lot of your stabilizing muscles. This is your core, your abs, right? You're going to be using a lot of those in a dumbbell bench press, not so much in a barbell bench press, and hardly any in a machine chest press, okay? So depending on how you tackle a chest press, you may use fewer of the stabilizer muscles. So I'm not saying don't go on machines, I'm just pointing it out. What's another thing? Okay, chest press. Let's take the barbell chest press. The synergist muscles are going to add a little force to help. So in the chest press, the agonist is your pecs, right? Your pectoral muscles. But the synergist muscles are the anterior delts and the triceps. So they're going to add a little bit more force to help you move that weight up. Now you can stress the synergist ones a little more. For instance, you could bring in more triceps if you want by closing your grip or by reversing your grip, that kind of thing. But in any exercise, you're going to be using all of these muscles. Okay, so I'll think about another gym lingo video to do another time. But anyway, have a great day, and I wish I could go skiing instead of doing these videos.